Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview on a Monday, March 14th, 2016. Traders, great to be with you. This is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, welcome back to a new trading week. It is currently 20:49 hours on Wall Street and it's currently 8:49 hours in Thailand. Traders, like I said, great to be with you. We have about 6 charts to go over. We're going to talk about some news and data that's coming out in the next couple of days. And let's get started. However, let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday, and I'm your moderator for the Market Opening Preview Series every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, I will tell you that I do record this during the Asia session. So if you're looking at this in London, just count back about 10 candles, and you will see where I started this presentation. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006. 2008, I retired from a wonderful 27-year career as a firefighter paramedic in the great state of Florida. Traders, 9 days later, I came to Thailand for a 2-month holiday. Well, I got to tell you, I'm in my 8th year, and I'm still here in Thailand and absolutely loving trading Forex in Asia. Well, the time zone is great and just works out great. Up early in the morning, trade late at night, works out fine, still get a good night's rest. And with modern technology, I don't have to sit in front of my charts. However, I do take my trades from my main computers. I don't take trades on the run. So what do? I'm a technician. I love looking candlestick charts. I like price action, price structure, price failure. I do use some indicators when I'm trading Forex. I do use harmonics, and when I'm trading options, I do use Ichimoku indicator. I do have 3 EMAs on my live trading charts, which is a 200 exponential moving average, which you'll see on our charts today. And I also have a 55 and a 10 exponential moving average. However, I do listen to fundamentals every day, all day long. I purchased a news feed, and I've been with them, I think, since 2007 or 2008. I've been with them. And, having that fundamental data coming at you through somebody speaking is really great because you don't have to sit in front of a computer and read it all day. And you know when something happens because their voice goes up. So what you have to do is you have to equal out your fundamentals and your technical trading together and come up with your trade plan. And that's what we do. We come up with a trade plan and we trade our plan. We don't chase price. That's really important that we don't chase price. That was drilled into me from my mentor, and we don't do it. We don't chase the big red candle, the big blue candle, or whatever, the big green candle. We just don't go chasing into that, right? We wait for price to come to us, and then we take our trade. All right. That's a little bit about myself. Let's head over and let's get the risk disclaimer out of the way. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders, do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. That is so important. Please have good money management skills, and if you need help, there's always help available to educate you on trade management and money management. And like I said, you can always go to our site at fxclearing.com and get that information. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, traders, let's head over to the news and let's see what we have here. Let's look at how the markets closed on Friday. It looked like it was a good day in Wall Street. The Dow 30 was up 1.28%. The S&P 500 was up 1.64%. The NASDAQ was up 1.85%. And the Small Cap 2000 was up 2.06%. Traders, let's head on over to the Eurozone. And the DAX closed positive 3.51%. The FTSE 100 closed 1.71%. The CAC 40 out of Paris closed at 3.27%. And the Eurostoxx 50 closed up 3.38%. All right. All right, let's take a look at what's going on in Asia. Now, remember that these countries are currently trading. The Nikkei 225 is currently positive 1.86%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Australia is positive 0.70%. The China A50 looks like they must be closed today because they would have been open, but they closed on Friday positive 0.76. The Hang Seng, which is currently trading, is positive 0.81%, and the Kospi is positive 0.11%. So let's take a look at the economic calendar and see what we have in store for us today. All right. I don't see a lot of. I see a lot of. We have industrial production out of the Euro today, and wow, I don't see a lot of data at all today. Yeah, really slow day and a lot of medium and low impact news events today. I don't see any high impact news events, and there is nothing in the U.S. Coming out today at all. So it's going to be a very slow day today. So just remember that as you go through your trading day, that it's really a technical trading day today, and it's a Monday. And you know what I call Monday? I call it Observation Monday. I'm not too eager to jump into anything on a Monday. I like to sort of see what the market's going to do, and looks like they closed on an upbeat on Friday as Wall Street closed. All right, my commentary is I think we have a good trading week ahead. I think it's going to be quite exciting. I know we had some really nice price action last week, and I expect this to continue. And my bias is pretty much remained the same except for the Aussie dollar. I've declared that a bullish pair now, and that was because of the daily chart. It took out significant levels, and so the Aussie is not a bearish pair as before. So let's get started, traders. Let's take a look at the euro dollar. So this pair, as you can see, has been in a range. It had a little down movement on Friday, came back up, and it's been sideways. And then, of course, you can see, we're in the Asia session now, so the last 6 candles are the opening of Asia. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for this pullback up to that R1 pivot point at 1.1202. We'd like to sell that. We'll get out at the 200 exponential moving average, which is also the S1 pivot point, and that's at 1.1066. Traders, I am not bullish on the euro dollar. This is a bearish pair. Look at your higher time frames, even your 1 hour, your 4 hour, and your daily. This is absolutely bearish. There's nothing bullish. It's had a couple up weeks, but I'm definitely not saying this is a bullish pair. My bias to this still stays to the downside. All right, let's take a look at the pound dollar on a Monday. This is basically, this is the pound. This is not the euro. The charts look exactly the same, don't they? But what we want is the same result, though. We want this to pull back again up to the R1 pivot point, and really below it, you can see where resistance is at 1.4431. Look for a bearish candlestick, and we'll take this all the way down to the 200 exponential moving average at 1.4251. I do see the daily pivot point, but if you look left of the chart, we should have no problem going through that daily pivot point once price action kicks in. So it should be smooth sailing to the downside if price action continues to be bearish, because this pair is bearish. And we'll see how it goes, but that's the trade plan. It can turn around and head up all the way. So just keep an eye on your charts and trade your plan. Don't trade my plan, trade your plan, right? This is just for education, right? So you don't want to be using my trade plans. I like it when they work, though, I got to tell you. All right, let's take a look at the Aussie. And like I said, I am bullish in the Aussie. And we'll basically, you can see I put a Fibonacci tool on there, and we're looking for a 50% pullback. And that's at 0.7508. And at 75.90, that's resistance, and we'll get out. I also put at the 200 exponential moving average a check mark and a price of 0.7466. What if this decides to dump on us, right? In other words, people come in on a Monday and they take this and sell it off. Why? Because they're taking profits. So that's a possibility. We might have a down day today. So I just gave you an option if it does that, where you would want to get out at and where you would want to be really careful at, and that's at the 200 exponential moving average. But I am bullish on this pair, absolutely bullish on this pair. All right, let's take a look at the Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie hasn't done much. It did come down, and our trade plan worked really nice on Friday with this. But this is at a perfect spot to enter. You don't have to wait for the London Open on this pair. If you're seeing this chart, right, you can just get in this and sell it. And you want to get out at the S2 reversal pivot point at 1.4538. So we're going to get in at 1.4770, and we're going to get out at 1.4538. So that's over 100 pip trade there if price action works for us on this pair. So pretty upbeat about this trade. This trade looks really well. We got really good resistance there. We got the 200 exponential moving average. We got the daily pivot point. We got price action. We got everything we need to sell this, and we can get into this right away, which I think would be a great idea. Okay, let's take a look at a yen pair. Let's take a look at euro yen. Euro yen, really has not given us a lot of price action. Came down a little bit on Friday. Now it's moved back up. It's at a resistance level. However, I would wait for this to break below the daily pivot point. My bias is it is bearish, and I would look for this to get below that daily pivot and then look for a engulfing bearish candle, and we'll take it from there. So we're looking to get in this at like 126.50 area, right? And we're going to look to get out at 125.50. So this, again, is a 100 pip trade if it works. The question is when are we going to get this happen? And at a minimum, we have to wait for London Open. We might have to wait for New York Open. It wouldn't surprise me. I've noticed in the last month that New York afternoons have really been creating a lot of our price action and making our trade plans successful. And that's like 14 hours from when I make this and I do these videos. So just keep that in mind. Also, be aware, folks. I don't know if you remember, but the United States had its daylight savings over the weekend. So we have a time change in the United States. So just be aware of that if you're trading from New York markets or your brokers out of the United States. Remember, they are on a time change. Okay. All right, here's the New Zealand dollar. Had an up day on Friday, and I'm expecting this to break back down to the downside. This pair is very bearish, and I'm not going to buy this. However, I will sell it, and I like where it's at. It's at resistance, and it's if it breaks that trend line, I think it's a decent trade. It's only a 2-touch trend line, so it doesn't hold a lot. I would really rather have them 3-touch. But if we can get it at 0.6752, that'd be a nice trade to the downside. I think we are going to get a bounce at the daily pivot point as I marked on the chart. And we're probably going to get some kind of a bounce at the 200 exponential moving average. But we want to get out at the S1 pivot and our support zone at 0.6667. So, yeah, this is a 90 pip trade if we can get in it at the price we're looking for. So this is a pretty good start for our week. I think these trade plans today are challenging. I don't think they're going to be easy. I've seen a lot easier days than this, and I don't think this is going to be easy at all. I think this is going to be a pretty complicated day to trade. No data and some price action that is reversed of the trend, but the trend is still what it is. And of course, on the New Zealand dollar, we are bearish. Trade as well. I can't believe we're absolutely a minute and a half early today. How about that? On a Monday. Traders, it's great to be with you. Remember, it's March 14th, 2016 on a Monday as we start our new trading week. And I want to thank you for being with me. And remember, this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. And again, please come join our website at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Traders, have a great trading day. And always remember to trade smart and not hard. Traders, we'll see you in about 24 hours. Take care now. Bye-bye.